Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Kerbal Space Program 2 video. Now, as you can see, right here is a time-lapse of me constructing a new SSTO. The original plan for today was to actually get this thing out to Duna. However, I had some problems with it, so instead I figured that this could just be a fun episode to kind of show you guys the process that goes into making an SSTO in KSP2, because it is a lot different than it was in KSP1, and to be honest, I never even really did a video in KSP1 explaining how I make SSTOs, so I think it could be a cool idea. So as you can see right now, we are building the main fuselage, and I'm adding some hydrogen tanks, because yeah, in KSP2, the nuclear engines actually require hydrogen to run. You can't run them off liquid fuel anymore. So that's what I am adding there. I'm also adding plenty of methalox tanks and methane tanks in order for the rapiers to run. After my first test, I do realize that the ratios of methalox to methane aren't quite right, but yeah, there's really no way of knowing that until you run your first test, because every SSTO is going to fly and handle differently. And now we're going to go ahead and throw the wings on here. Decided to go for a nice X-wing design. Make sure the wings are nice and thick so they don't burn up on reentry. Also adding a bit of upsweep to the wings. So basically you just rotate the wings so that they're angled a little bit up. Helps gain some lift when aiming prograde, something I learned when making my first Minmus SSTO all the way back in March 2023, so almost a year ago. Anyways, here we are using the blueprint mode to just make sure everything is lined up correctly. Definitely love using the blueprint mode. Definitely a nice feature in KSP2 to just make sure everything is symmetrical and lined up. And now at this point, we're just kind of adding the final finishing touches. Put the rear stabilizers on there, some landing gear, and I even added some lights for some added effects. And solar panels, and all the things you kind of need, but all the stuff that really just is kind of the finishing touches. It's also important to add parachutes, especially since I, originally thought we were going to take this to Duna. Parachutes are definitely required when landing on Duna, because yeah, you have to come in so quick. And last but not least, here we are setting up the action groups. So what I like to do for the action groups is basically, as the flight goes, you go down the list. So your first action group, 1, would be starting your engines. 2 would be activating the Nervas. 3 would be switching the rapiers to rocket mode. 4, set up as the parachutes. 5 is going to be the control surfaces. 6 is going to be the solar panels and antennas. And then after that, whatever you want. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that brief little time-lapse that I made of me building this thing. I know a couple people in the comments wanted to see the build process, so I hope you enjoyed it. Now, I haven't tested this thing, so we're gonna see if anything goes wrong on liftoff here. But yeah, this is my second design, because yeah, my first design, the weight and balance wasn't quite good on it, so yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and see what happens when we give it the beans. The thing is, we got a lot more runway than we did in KSP1, so we're probably not even going to use, like, half of it. Like, I think we're already ready to pitch up, right? Maybe? Maybe in a little bit? Yeah, there we go. About there. About there, I'll do it. It's thinking about it. Okay, one last kick. There we go. Oh, come on. Oh, solar panels fell off. Ooh, it might need... Ooh. Okay, I might chuck some canards on there. That might help with the pitch up. And yeah, probably need to move these forward. The thing is, it was wanting to do a wheelies on the pad, so, or on the runway, so I moved them back. But yeah, the wheelies are good. If your plane wants to do wheelies, that's how you know it's a good plane, because that means it wants to go to space, or at least this plane wants to go to space. I don't know about any other planes that want to go to space, but this one specifically, it wants to go to space. It's a happy space boy. Happy space boy. There we go. Now it's off. Come on, positive rate. Okay. Positive rate, get the gear up. See you later, KSC. We're heading to Duna, probably. Not sure actually where we're going. We might just end up in the water over here. But we do look cool. I'll tell you what, we do look pretty neat. Oh yeah. Jebediah knows how to fly. Right there. You see that cool trick? Only a professional like Jebediah. Do not try that at home. If you somehow get your hands on a space plane, do not attempt barrel rolls with it. Leave that to Jeb. So yeah, now that we've reached 450 meters per second, now we're just gonna go ahead and pitch up. I'm sure if you guys have watched other SSTO videos, You know, it's the same kind of thing in this game. The physics haven't really changed when it comes to SSTOs. Get up to 400 and then just cook it. Cook it into the stratosphere. Eventually, once we get to around 10,000, then we'll kick on the nerves. Give us a bit more thrust before we kick on the oxidizer running. Which I hope I have enough oxidizer. Because, yeah, I'm still not used to the ratios with this. Because, yeah, as you guys know, the nuclear engines require hydrogen. So we have to have hydrogen tanks. We can't just use methane in the engines anymore. But anyways, here come nuclear. Oh, no, wait, that wasn't nuclear. Is this nuclear? That's nuclear. Okay. I can switch that back to air, actually, for a little bit. So they got some flames lapping up the front. That's really cool looking. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, and now we want the space beans. We don't have a lot of space beans. Okay, so maybe more oxidizer is needed. But we have made it to 52 kilometers. That's pretty good for a test hop. Testing this thing for real. We basically just did a suborbital hop. We didn't quite get into space. I mean, maybe we still can. I just need to burn the nervous for a bit longer. And we might be able to just eke out getting ourselves into space. Yeah, we can just burn in this direction. Keep burning. I don't know how much. We should have plenty of nuclear fuel, though. Oh, not a lot left. Not a lot of hydrogen left. Okay, so we probably need less methane, more hydrogen, and more oxygen. Now we can do that. That's easy. There we go. That's about as far as we got. Okay. Let's see if we can't survive re-entry. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's spinning out now. Because the center of mass has moved. I wonder if I can fix that. Out, 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 out. Start. There we go. Okay. I should have hopefully adjusted the mass. There we go. It's now seeming to want to fly more straight. Oh gosh, that's the C, that's the C, that's the C. That's the C! Oh yeah, there we go. That's the C. Okay. Noted. Alright, so there we go. The ratios have been tweaked. And yeah, if you guys are trying to make an SSTO, that is really the best way to do it, is just tweak the amounts until you get it right. There's really not any other way to do it, and also I just realized it's a little wonky. So let's fix that. So this needs to be up higher. Almost at the same level. There we go. Yeah, this blueprint tool is definitely a lifesaver. Okay, less wonky now. Those engines might be too low to the ground. I think... Yeah, I don't think they were that low to the ground in my previous design. They should be a little bit higher. So let's see. If they don't smash on takeoff, then I guess we're fine. Oh, but yeah, they definitely did. But yeah, oh, it takes off well. Only problem is now that once we get into space, it's gonna have a pitch down tendency. So yeah, I'm gonna fix those wings, but it seems to be flying a lot better now. That's cool. Oh, never mind. Okay, we've lost a wing. Houston, we've lost a wing. We've lost more wings. We've lost more wings. We are now a rocket. We are now a rocket that can't go to space. This has ended up going very well. I can tell it's going very great. Oh yeah, and just one parachute deployed. Because that's gonna help. The fireball. Oh, and I forgot to add the tail fins, too. Whoopsie doodles. Yeah, I rebuilt the plane, but forgot to add a lot of the key features. Okay, something times the charm. Yeah, see, those engines are high enough off the ground now where they won't hit. Off we go. To the races. Okay, up we go. Gear up. See you later, Space Center. Hopefully this time we have better ratios. I did add, like, 4 more hydrogen tanks and a lot more oxidizer. Gotta remember that 3 is the nervous and 2 is the toggle. I think I usually have it the other way around, but it's fine. It's getting hot, it's getting hot. Ooh, things are getting toasty. That front's getting real toasted. Let's just coast a little bit. Okay, good. There we go. Cook it. Cook it the rest of the way there. If we have way more than enough oxidizer, it's fine. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just enough. It might just be just enough oxidizer to get us to where we need to go. That's pretty clean. Alrighty, let's go ahead and create a maneuver. Okay, hopefully it's enough to get to Duna. If not, we might just go to the Mun or something. So go ahead and press 5 to deactivate the control surfaces so these won't move anymore. They don't need to. And then 6 for the solar panels. Okay, I thought I told you to stop. Whatever. And yeah, I don't know how much power we have in our Nervos. Let's see, 984. Okay, 984? That's it? I guess that's probably it. Oh no, 1000. Okay. That's not bad. It's not Duna, though. I mean, it's a one-way trip to Duna. Yeah. I'd have to try and figure out how to cram more hydrogen into here. There we go. Go ahead and burn that. I mean, this Delta V could be lying to us. I'm not sure. But I feel like it's probably accurate. Very cool. SSTO. Single stage to orbit. Yeah, the Methalox was almost perfect amount. So we're actually pretty good there. With the methane Methalox shit. We just need to find a way to shove more hydrogen into this thing. Which, I think would be easy. I just need to, like, make it longer. Like, make it longer, shove another one of these hydrogen tanks into it, make it, like, 3 long. And I think it would work very well. But yeah, at least you guys get to see the testing process of how I design and test SSTOs. And there we go. Orbit. We got 1,000 meters per second left. So we could do like a min-miss flyby. But I say we just kind of come back down. Let's just make sure all the resource manager, make sure all the fuel's pumped forward. So we're going to want to put everything in this one. Hydrogen's so light, I doubt it matters. But if anything, you'd think hydrogen would make things lighter. But I guess if it's liquid, it probably weighs something. Whee! SSTO! Whoosh. We in orbit, boys. We in le orbit now. Yeah, I definitely think it would look cooler if it was a bit longer as well, and then we would be able to fit the extra hydrogen in there, because it definitely has the payload capacity for it. As you can see, we got into orbit with quite a bit of Methalox to spare, so we kind of just want to, you know, use all that up. I mean, we do need a bit of stuff left for our RCS. We do have a bit of RCS at the front. That's to help us pitch up as we come down to land on Duna, because with Duna, you're flying through the atmosphere very quick, because to generate any bit of lift at Duna's pressures, you need to be booking it quite a lot. And so when you come to land, you're going to be going at a very high horizontal velocity, but you don't want a lot of vertical velocity. So what you do is you pitch up, you flare, and those RCS thrusters help you flare in the very thin atmosphere. And then you also have the parachutes to deploy once you get low enough. Ooh, it's getting hot. Flare, 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 flare. Oh! Okay, we're good. Oh, we're spinning. Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, well, let's revert to the VAB. I'm going to make it longer, and we're going to see what that does for us. Track those. And then begin to pitch up. There we go. Okay. Cool. So the thing still flies. We've made it longer, and after a couple modifications, it does still fly. It's not spinning out of control. Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with how this thing turns out. Looks pretty cool. Nice X-wing design. Looks real nice. And yeah, let's just send it to orbit. Alrighty, well, we've gotten back into space. We used pretty much all the methane. A little bit too much oxidizer. So we could replace one of our methane oxygen with another methane tank. But yeah, we got like another 500 meters per second, which isn't the best. So yeah, it seems like more tweaking is going to be necessary. But yeah, unfortunately, as of right now, I don't really have a lot of time to mess around with this. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed just kind of seeing what it takes to build an SSTO. Even though we can't really get to Duna. If we get into orbit, that is. I'm actually thinking maybe the best thing to do would be to just go rapier mode, because I'm pretty sure from last time, like, we were able to just use the rapiers. Like, we didn't even have to bother with any Nervos. It just seems like Nervos maybe aren't the best when it comes to SSTOs, because you gotta pack all the extra hydrogen. And yeah, and as you can see, we still don't have enough fuel. We would need to do, like, a mid-air refuel. Which I guess is realistic, you know? Yeah, add a bit more oxidizer to it. out a way to dock, and yeah, we could probably do an SSTO mission like that. But yeah, we would definitely want some orbital infrastructure first, so I think next time we might go ahead and build a space station, because I haven't done that in this game yet, and it would be nice to have some orbital infrastructure so we can actually do our Duna SSTO mission. Because yeah, that's kind of how I used to do SSTO missions back in KSP1. Just having orbital infrastructure, it just makes life so much easier. So yeah, it would definitely be really cool to revisit SSTOs when colonies come out, because I think SSTOs are going to be super fun when colonies come out. I believe we'll be able to do orbital colonies as well, so yeah, just fly to the orbital colony, refuel, and then fly somewhere else. Successful orbit, and yeah, 1,000 meters per second left, so not really much to do Not really much to do anything with. Yes, words are hard. That's empty, methane's gone. We do have some oxidizers, so we'll go ahead and pump that all the way forward. And the hydrogen... So yeah, we won't have any control when it comes to our landing. Oh dearie days, the plasmers. Yeah, 45 degrees. Look at that. That's how the space shuttle did it. Just like that. Everybody down there is hearing a very loud sonic kaboom. Any wildlife on Kerbin's just like, what in the world was that? And yeah, I'm really happy with this design. I really do like it. And yeah, I think all I'll need to do is probably just either replace this part with like a docking port and like add a bunch of RCS and monoprop so that we can actually like dock to a station and refuel. And yeah, this would be a really nice like thing to just, you know, launch up, refuel, and then continue doing things. So yeah, and I think it would be really fun to build a space station because, like I said, I haven't done that in this game yet. To be honest, I haven't really done any surface bases. I used to do that quite a bit, but you know, I'm like, oh, we don't need surface bases because we got the colonies coming out. But yeah, I guess might as well build some normal surface bases before colonies ruin that for everybody. Although I think there'll still be merit to surface bases because colonies are different than bases, right? Like, you'll still end up wanting to build surface bases even when colonies comes out. I'm just like taking For All Mankind, for example. Like, Jamestown started out as like a single base, and then it became a colony. So I wonder if you could do the same in this, where you start out with a base, and then... And by Jamestown, I'm talking about For All Mankind, by the way. Although I guess also regular Jamestown, the first settlement of the New World, or the first successful one at least. Coming down, yeah, we're going nice and slow now. This is Smog 420, and we are requesting a descent to 20,000 meters. Over. I don't think they normally get that request. Get me down there. Whoa, we're spinning out. Kind of spinning out a little bit. Yeah, we're still on fire flying over the KSC. We've lost all control. I think we're probably going to end for the island runway? Do we end up at the island runway? Or no, I think we got it. Do we have it? Have we regained control? Yes, just blast the atmosphere with nuclear juice. Alrighty, ATC, we did stall trying to pull a maneuver. We are now at 1,000 feet, coming into land at the island runway, requesting permission to land. Yeah, I don't think ATC is responding. Okay. Oh, 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 oh! Come on, that was gentle enough. They're fine. They're definitely fine over there. Okay, on attempt 2, I don't know what's going on, but it won't stop spinning. We are definitely stalling. So I don't know. So for some reason, the center of mass and center lift swapped. Yeah, as you can see, it wants to fly the other way. So don't know. Yeah, I loaded the quick save, and it's doing this now. Oh, look, we finally gained control. About 1,000 feet above the ground. Maybe we can still salvage this. Maybe we can still salvage this and do a water landing. We're too far from the island runway. We do have a lot of parachutes, so it might be fine. Okay, ditching, 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 ditching. Now. There we go. Nice, gentle ditching. way better than the actual landing. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like. Yeah, hopefully in the future we can actually do an SSTO. But yeah, it seems like we're gonna need some infrastructure. Big old hydrogen tank in orbit, so we can fill up the Nervas. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully this video taught you how to make your own SSTO. Because, yeah, I haven't really talked about my SSTO building process, and in KSP2, it is a lot different than how it was in KSP1, because, yeah, you got the hydrogen to deal with. To be honest, I don't even know if we need to worry about hydrogen. I might try to design one that doesn't even use hydrogen, because I'm thinking you probably don't even need it. I'm thinking the rapiers are just so much more efficient than they were, where you can just get away with using them in rocket mode and still have enough Delta V to get places. I mean, that's how we got to min-miss with the first one, and this one couldn't even get to min-miss, so... yeah, don't know. But anyways, I'll see you guys then. Jip and Val say goodbye for now.